The following is a poem I wrote about my dad, Maury McDwyer, who served in the Vietnam War from 1966 until he was badly injured in February 1967. Over the years his health deteriorated and he was confined to a wheelchair. He passed away in February 2017. The poem is called Anzac Day Reminiscing. Standing in the darkness of night, waiting for the morning light, thoughts of Dad come to me as I think about the tragedy of what he went through in the war, changing his life forevermore. It's the first Anzac Day since Dad passed away, and I'm sad to say that I miss him. It was the Vietnam War he was conscripted to before the age of 22. Stretcher bearer medic he had to be with 4th Platoon B Company. He was also part of the 5-Ra band, and over in another land, an important role they did play, boosting morale at the end of the day. It's the first Anzac Day since Dad passed away, and I'm sad to say that I miss him. In the long hay hills, a terrible sound gave them chills. An APC hit a landmine, exploded and flipped like a dime. 21st of February 1967. Many wounded and some went to heaven. Dad went to the aid of an injured man, but something happened as he ran. A jumping jack mine exploded. Onto a stretcher, Dad was loaded. Flown to hospital, any operations they had to do, hoping that he would pull through. Spleen removed, staples inserted in his back, placed on a sandwich bed in a rack. Like a lamb on a spit roasting away, he was turned every 4 hours throughout the day. Shrapnel they couldn't remove would stay in his body his whole life through. Wounds so bad that it was said he'd never walk if he got out of bed. But he persevered and the nurses all cheered when he limped out of the hospital room. It's the first Anzac Day since Dad passed away, and I'm sad to say that I miss him. The service has started, remembering those who have departed, and I think about Dad's life and how Mum became his wife. Mum was sad and alone when Dad came home and spied her over the fence. A single mum with 4 young ones, she fell in love with him. I was only 2 and didn't know what to do, so in the shins I would kick him, but he was kind of heart right from the start and forgave me for what I did. It's the first Anzac Day since Dad passed away, and I'm sad to say that I miss him. The service goes on and my thoughts linger long about Dad's journey throughout his life. As the years passed by, we would cry as we watched his health deteriorate. His legs were no longer fit, and in a wheelchair he had to sit, but was still very proud of him. With Mum's strength and courage, he continued to flourish, and no words of complaint he did utter. With support from his wife, he started a new life, travelling around Australia. Many trips they did make, until sickness did take his life away from him. It's the first Anzac Day since Dad passed away, and I'm sad to say that I miss him. With courage in his heart, he did his part and paid a terrible price. It's the first Anzac Day since Dad passed away, and I'm sad to say that I miss him. The service is now through, and with nothing more to do, I slowly walk away and continue my day. It's the first Anzac Day since Dad passed away, and I'm sad to say